All right. Oh my goodness. Hey guys. It's Wednesday. Time for another stream. Starting this one a little bit early because I had some extra time. It's kind of rare nowadays with my job and everything. Just being with my fiance, but I had some extra time, so I'm gonna hop on early, stream a little bit, talk a little bit of Throne of Eldraine. So I'm gonna try and just tweet this out real quick. So guys, be patient before we actually get into questions. I'm live. Come talk. Throne of Eldraine. With some wow. All right. Tweet. We good? We Gucci? As the kids say. Let me retweet. Let's go. All right. Think we're ready to go, guys. Damn, 16 people hopped in here so quick. How's everyone doing? All right, let me see. Chat working? Good enough for me? All right. So today, don't tell my boss, but today at work, I was busy doing me some script writing. I'm getting ready to record my review for the Wildered Quest, the official novel, the novelette for the Throne of Eldraine storyline. And I gotta say, guys, I really enjoyed it. Now, the unfortunate part of the Wildered Quest is that it's incredibly short, and it's essentially what the MTG Mothership kind of story articles were, but taken away, given to a single author, and then slapping a price tag on it. So I think it's $4, like $3.99. $3.99 on any preferred ebook website. I don't know. I've just this my first ebook I've ever purchased. So, but I bought it off of Amazon. I think it was $4. It's 200 pages, so it's a really short story. But if I have to be honest, it's way better than the War of the Spark novel was. So honestly, even though it could have been just the regular old story articles that they had done previously, their old model, it could have been that and just been fine. To keep to keep authors with some good talent, I'm willing to pay that price. You know, I'm willing to purchase it for $4. I don't think it's that steep of a price, but if you think otherwise, by all means, you don't need to buy it. The story doesn't seem to have that much correlation with the cards that are being released. There are, of course, some cards that are released that make sense with the story. And then there's some characters and events in the story that occurred that so far have not been represented in cards, and I don't know if they're going to be. Now, we've seen some characters, but not all, so it's really hard to tell if it's actually going to be well represented in the story, in the set itself. But overall, like, it's a really good story for $200. I mean, $200. There ain't no story in the fucking planet good enough to get me to spend $200 on it. But for 200 pages, you have to know what you're buying. And at 200 pages, I think it's fantastic. For $4, I don't know. That's up to you to decide. But I enjoyed it. Ooh, give me that blade real quick. But what do you guys think? We got some new cards that got spoiled today. What is the thumbnail for this very stream? I believe it's pronounced Ayara. Ayara. Let's see. She's a black elf noble, first of Lochwain. I'm 100% sure I am butchering that name, but Lochwain is actually one of the 5 kingdoms of the realm on the plane of Eldraine. and she is the Queen Noble, the elf Queen Noble of that kingdom. So, I don't want to spoil too much in the stream, so I'm not gonna speak too much to the actual story, and I'm actually not gonna spoil anything when my review goes live. I should have it up sometime this weekend. Hopefully. I'm kind of busy. I got a wedding to go to on Saturday, but I'm still going to try to get it up there for you guys. Oh goodness, guys! I had my chat. I had my chat locked. So sorry. I didn't see any of these messages just now, and they all just came back in a flood. Oh my god, sorry. John Ringelman. John Ringelman is a coworker of mine, and I'm not ignoring you, John. Dude, I got too much of you during the day, all right? During our work hours. I'm off the clock. All right, this is my chill time. Let's see. Sorry, I'm gonna catch up. Guys. I'm gonna catch up. 200 pages is short. Yes, 200 pages is short. At least for people who read books regularly, that's a pretty short book. Now, if you were asked to write 200 pages for an essay or something, holy shit, get yourself a new professor, because that is goddamn too much. Too much. John, how do you like in compliance, dude? How are you liking your new team? Oh my goodness. Dude, I thought my chat was barren. I thought it was empty, but I just had it locked. So I hope you guys don't mind. I'm also trying to find a way where I can, put my super chat on the same screen as my World of Warcraft as I'm playing, so I'm not looking away every time I want to check out the chat. So what's the story? Dude, the story is the Wildered Quest. We're talking Wildered Quest, man. It's the story for Throne of Eldraine. Giving you my perspective on it. Filling in some gaps if you guys have any questions. If you guys have also read it. Yeah, man. You get to sit right next to me all day, every day. And you get to hear my killer jokes that I'm cracking every hour. Oh my god. Alright. Watch yourself, William. Dude, William, you're getting a little spicy, dude. I like it. I like spicy William. Mind if I just call you Will? Do you go by Will or William? Scroll of Spirit, that doesn't do jack shit for me. I'm a warrior, but whatever. I'll use it, get it out of my inventory. Gosh. Alright. So, if you guys want to know, the elf in my profile picture, that's from a new card from Throne of Eldraine called Ayara, the first of Lachwain. And in the story, she actually plays a pretty pivotal role. The reason I have this this stupid title, Fill My Goblet, is because Lachwain is in the Kingdom of the Realm. Its sigil is a goblet. And I think it has to do with the Cauldron of Immortality, which is like the prized possession of Lachwain. And Ayara, the queen, has lost it over generations. She just can't find it no more. So the goblet is their sigil, and that's why you see in her artwork, in her new card, goblets on her paulders, goblet in her hand, just goblet lapels. Goblets everywhere. It's actually the sigil of Lachwain, and why I'm saying fill my goblet. Hi Draco, how's it going, man? Okay, I'm just gonna call you Will then. William sounds too formal. William sounds like I am on an honorable quest in the realm of Eldraine, and I'm trying to impress you so that I can take your daughter's hand in marriage. Call you Will. That's an adventuring buddy's name, Will. And that's what I see you as. You're a buddy on an adventure with me. I hope you accept that as your fate. Goblet. Yeah. I mean, she said she was like worried about her cauldron, and it actually is a cauldron in the story. But damn, do they love goblets, because they got goblets on their lapels and everything. It's mentioned so often that Lochwain just freaking loves goblets. Fill up your cup, baby. Player 1 red, let's go. What's up, man? Glad you could stop in. Seal? Whoa? I don't know what you're woeing at, but whoa right back at you, man. Hi, like the vid. Ray, I appreciate it. I'm so glad that you like the videos. I had a video go up yesterday about Oko, the sexiest planeswalker so far. He's showing a lot of abs, dude. That boy's fit. Now, I got a fiance. Her name is Mackenzie. But even so, Oko got it going. They have at times called me Sir William. It's a thing. Well, you know what? I'm going to continue it. I'm going to continue it as a thing, all right? You are Sir William. Jesper, one of the MTG artists, said this is very similar to Lorwyn. So, out of the story and out of what I've gotten so far, it is very similar to Lorwyn. Now, I'm not sure about the art direction for Throne of Eldraine. That's probably better directed to people who understand art a little bit better. I'm too stupid to understand art. I get what looks good and what doesn't, in my personal opinion, but I'm not going to be able to tell you like art theory or anything like that. But yeah, just from the way the merfolk are kind of written, and fairies and all these other stories, it gives off a very Lorwyn feel. And it's like one of the main things I actually compared the fairies here to. I actually have a video recorded and ready to go up about fairies, basically all fairies in the MTG universe, and how they can kind of be compared to those on Eldraine. And they're super, super similar to the ones on Lorwyn. So it really, really gives us that multiple race kind of feel that we've been missing from MTG for a while. Like that all these races are not part of the same society. They're not cohesive. There's difference. There's different sex, you know? Oko, the jacked dude, he's jacked. He's jacked. He's been hitting the gym, dude. All right. Sir William, would you allow me to marry thy daughter? Yes. I don't know if you actually have a daughter, and I'm already betrothed to another, but to call you Sir William, I will lay on that sword. Damn, I really wish I could move this pop-out chat right in front of me so I don't have to like look away every time I want to talk to you guys. So, question, do you think Oko is going to be an anti-hero in the multiverse moving forward? Yes. I see Oko in a very similar role to the Satyr Planeswalker Xenagos. They're both not inherently evil, like out and out evil, but are more like antisocial anarchists who just want to buck the yoke of society that they're in. In Xenagos' case, it was to spit in the face of the gods that he felt had too much power, that were ruling unchecked. He wanted to show them that they're not as invincible as they think they are, and that was his whole motivating factor. For Oko is more about attacking royalty, ruling class, those who make laws for others. Not that he's rightfully against those rules, but more so that he thinks that those making the rules are hypocrites. That they're not actually as noble as they're aspiring to be. They're not as well-hearted as they try to perceive their actions. They're actually just trying to control people, keep power, all that kind of stuff. So he's trying to show them and expose them for what they really are, which are hypocrites. And that is more like an anti-hero kind of thing. You know, he's definitely not going to be a hero, but I don't think he's out and out evil either. Although he does do some evil shit. You know, he has a mission in mind, and in his mind, that mission is just and right, but he obviously has to get into confrontations with those who disagree with him throughout the story. And that is where we can see some of the trouble kind of start. All right. Yeah, it has a lot of themes that go with real life. Richard, you're not wrong. Love the lore videos, man. Planning on any Warcraft lore videos? Yes, in fact, I have done lore videos on WoW. They were my first videos I've ever posted on YouTube. You guys can go back onto my channel and see them. The first videos I ever made, they're really, really bad. But yeah, I love WoW. I'm playing a shit ton of Classic right now. So my fiance has like a friend over, and they're just cackling up a storm, if you guys can hear them. I assure you, I don't have a cat being tortured downstairs. There's just two girls having a blast. Yeah, they're making some noises. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, I want to make MTG, or I want to make World of Warcraft videos, but I just don't know if I have the time right now. Right now, I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy Classic WoW as much as I can, stream with you guys when I can, and then hopefully I can transition and make something work. Not sure yet though. Hi, I just joined. What are you talking about? I'm talking about anything you want, buddy. Anything you want. Abe, you want to talk? I was talking mostly about the Throne of Eldraine story, the Wildered Quest. I just finished it this week. And I think it's a fun, fantastic story. If you got $4 to throw at a well-written story, a one-off adventure in MTG, do it. If not, wait for me to break it down in a video. I'm going to make several videos, actually, with the Magic Historian. We're still working out how that's going to look. But once we figure it out, we're going to have like a 3 to 4 part series where we break down and summarize the story for you guys. Goats is the topic now. So I did see that there is the Clackbridge troll that makes goat tokens. Can we just talk about how broken that card is? That card is insane. It's a 8/8 trample haste for 5 mana, I want to say. I don't know. I think it's fantastic. Of course, it has its downsides, like any card that has that much power behind it. And it's only at rare. It's not even a mythic. But I think it's broken. Causes your opponent to make some really tough decisions. I freaking love it. Dude, you got Abe. You got it the day it came out? Awesome, man. I got it the day after it came out because I'm dumb and I forgot when it came out. But I've been freaking loving it as I read it. And when I was finished, I felt satisfied. I think it's very much worth the cost, which I think is $4. It's way better than War of the Spark and way cheaper. So honestly, take your War of the Spark novel and just throw it away, dude. Forget that chapter in MTG ever existed. It's in the Dustpan of history now. Lord of the Ring lore? Dude, I love Lord of the Ring, and I'm a huge fantasy buff. So, of course, when I first saw Lord of the Rings, like, it initially tickled my fancy. You know what I mean? It got me into, like, oh, this fantasy genre, I can fuck with this. And that's where I'm kind of at now with WoW and Magic the Gathering. Anything with a fantasy setting is, boy, right up my freaking alley. Jan, thank you. I don't know why I'm awesome, but I'm glad that you perceive me as awesome. That's fantastic. I really appreciate it. I hope I can continue being awesome for you. I'm going to be making a Planeswalker template for D&D. Dude, you should. I've never played D&D, but boy howdy do I really want to play D&D. I just don't know how to. Favorite Planeswalker? Probably Garrick or Kiora. Kiora's not in the best place narratively speaking right now. But I do like big monsters, and I love Simic. It's my color pairing, preferably. So, yeah, William, you know Kiora. I love Garrick a lot too. Garrick a lot too. Sorry, I need to be drinking more water. You know, all this talking. I talk a lot. Richard with the donation again. Thank you, buddy. So much appreciation. Now listen, I'm gonna actually do something different. Wait, hold on. Is there any fairy tale you're hoping to make it into a card for Throne of Eldraine? Honestly, I don't know that many fairy tales. Like, I know, obviously, like Disney fairy tales and stuff like that, but I know a lot of people are excited about old Germanic kind of fairy tales that are dark and twisted, like Brothers Grimm stuff. And I really don't know too much about that. Like, I would be super interested to find those out. But honestly, the Pied Piper and stuff of that nature, that's what I'm looking at, and that's what I'm loving. So, we got one. We got that card. It's super on flavor point. So, more of that. More of that. Sir William running a Ravnica D&D campaign at the moment, playing the whole Planeswalker arc. Sick. Awesome, guys. What's wrong with water, Seal? Pinky's out. Yes, the green guy, that is definitely Garrick. But I love Kiora too. Like, I love them both. The 9 kings? Are you talking about the 9 wraiths? Who were given rings of power? Which spread their life essence until their wraithly forms? I know Lord of the Rings. Don't come at me. I don't know the Ancient Wars, I gotta be honest. And a lot of the fantasy games that I play and I read about, there's a lot of Ancient Wars. I gotta tell you. You know what? Just like Eldraine, there was an ancient war on Eldraine between the Wilds and the Realm, effectively causing a massive split on that plane between the Wilds and the Realm. Now, as you can imagine, the Wilds are wild. They are the deep woods, dark magic, fairies, elves, fantastic beasts, all that kind of stuff. Untamed, uncontrolled magic. Now, and the realm are knights, humans, kingdoms, castles, tame magic, protective spells, order, chivalry, all that kind of stuff. Yes, the 3 rings for elven kings under the sky. And then 7 for the dwarf lords in their caves of gold or something like that. And then 9 to the human kings of the mortal realms and blah, 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 blah. The rings didn't affect the dwarves because they're basically clockwork robots. I stole that from a video. The elves were able to understand the magic of the rings before Sauron could control them, so they took them off. And then the humans, being greedy, flawed mortals, were like, ah, yeah, dude, I'm gonna keep this. Whoa, and wow, I'm a fucking ghost. And that's it. That is Lord of the Ring lore in a nutshell. Am I excited for Oko? So I got done reading the story, and Oko is a super interesting character with interesting motivations, very similar to Tybalt. Well, maybe not. Tybalt's a little bit more satanic and just like wants to cause pain, but very similar to Xenagos. So it's a very interesting societal look for motivation rather than power, greed, all that kind of stuff that we normally see. So yeah, I like it. I like it. Speaking of 7 dwarves, yes, Richard bringing out the Throne of Eldraine previews. Spoilers! Yes, the 7 dwarves got a card. Snow White is smiling freaking cheek to cheek today because the 7 dwarves made it in. Now, I think it's a terrible card. A very gimmicky card. What is it, like a 2/2 for 2? You can have 7 in your deck or something like that. And you like maybe gets +1/+1 for each card, something. I don't know. I looked at it twice and I was like, hey, super flavorful. Hey, not gonna matter. What would you like to see from the Netflix MTG series? Honestly, good writing. That's it. It's going to be slightly focused on Chandra, but a couple other characters are going to be involved. Honestly, they need to make up a new story. I don't care. Just let the writing be good. Hopefully the acting and the directing can follow, but Wizards of the Coast has done a pretty questionable job with writing, and if they're writing and leading these scripts, Lord help us, I hope it's good. That's all I can say. I wanted to see a card for the Bubonic Plague, Ring Around the Rosie. Ooh, I love it, dude. Seal, that's interesting. Bringing out the Ring Around the Rosie. reference to the plague. I love it. All right, Richard, you donated money. So this is what I want to do from moving forward. Now, this might be a little controversial, but I need you guys to give me your opinions on it, honestly. So right next to me, I have my copy of War of the Spark. Now, you guys know I'm not a huge fan of War of the Spark. For people who donate money during the stream, I want to start a collection of ripped pages from War of the Spark with your chosen name and message written on it. And I want to keep it in a tome for all time. I want to know if you guys think that's a good idea. Is that something that you guys would want? Would you want me to take a page out of my War of the Spark so you can write a message to me and have it in a tome for me for all time? Something that I can tweet out pictures of and something that I can make videos on moving forward. Let me know if that's something that you guys would be interested in. Glaceon, fantastic Pokemon. How's it going, man? I cannot speak to Depala Commander Decent. It's a bad idea. Hey, that's why I'm seeking feedback. That's why I'm asking you guys. Why is it a bad idea? I'm curious. I love this Dwarf Tower Tavern music. So fun. It's very well. It suits me very well. Oh yeah, because I forgot. War of the Spark is sacred. The book itself is written by, I don't know, someone famous. I think after reading that, they need to be at level 3 or higher. I'm good. The book is rubbish. Yes, the book is rubbish. So I don't want to offend people. If I rip up my copy of War of the Spark, I'm not trying to do it out of malice. I'm not trying to do it to even send a message. What I want to do is rip out individual pages and have people who donate to the stream. I don't want this. I don't want this. Get written into it for me to have for all time. Now, if that's something that you guys don't like, by all means, tell me. Say I'm shit. I'm fine with that. And I won't do it. Alright, well, I'm going to go kill some spiders. Not unlike the ones that faced Frodo and the hobbits. I forgot its name. It was like some ancient spider or something. Can't remember its name. Oh my god. I hate, dude, guys, I hate leveling as a warrior. I know it's not metric related, but I can't wait for November to get here for Sword and Shield. Yeah, you know what? Bring up any topics you want, because, yeah, it is not Magic the Gathering related, but boy fucking howdy, am I excited for Sword and Shield. I'm super pumped. I'm right there with you. I think the Planeswalker character in D&D need to be level 3 or higher. I have their sparking. Okay, I mean, that's great. I think that's a great way to tell the story of the Planeswalker and how they have to go through a couple experiences first before they can actually get their spark to ignite. 100% fine. You should learn to play D&D. Yeah, I definitely should. It's been on my bucket list to do a campaign for a long time now. 100%. Shelob. That sounds about right. What am I looking for? I'm looking for tunnel rat ears, pieces of spider bit, bear flanks. Here we go. We got some rats. Yeah, Aragon. Sorry, all these fantasy names kind of sound alike. But yeah, that was Harry Potter. Aragorn, maybe? Come on. My inventory is full, guys. Did you not know? I don't know if I can agree with you on that one, Ethan. I think the movies are amazing. And if they were a musical, maybe I wouldn't have gotten into so much fantasy genre. And maybe I wouldn't be making videos on MTG today. We don't know. Make a guest appearance on Critical Role. Dude, they'll never have me. I'm a D-list internet celebrity at best. At best. She-Lobe. Wizards can be level 1 in D&D, but not Planeswalkers. No, I think it's fine that they have to be a few levels to get their Planeswalker Spark. I think it's on point from a flavor perspective. I mean, Planeswalkers in any story for their origins has to go through some adventure or has some traumatic experience in order to gain their spark anyway, so I think it fits. The amount of singing in the books, I mean, while that is the case, I think they went the right creative route. Diego, hey man, how's it going? Glad you could stop in. We're talking about fantasy. We're talking about Eldraine. We're talking about the Wildered Quest. Hop in, ask me a question, or just listen to us ramble on about the fantasy genre. While I try and kill some rat people for their ears, as we tend to do on stream. Oh my goodness. Guys, you guys might not know this, but I record my videos in my bedroom. I do have a house, but right now I have a bunch of squatters living here, aka people who just don't have houses. My friends, roommates, stuff like that. And so I had to bring my computer up here into my room and record, and the lighting's terrible, so I had to get these external lightings. And boy, howdy, does it make things hot. Good lord. Do you think that with the events that happen on Ravnica will cause the guilds to disperse? No, in fact, I think the guilds will be stronger than ever. Mostly because now they're kind of ruled under an actual responsible guild pact, living guild pact in Niv Mizzet. Sorry, I blanked there for a second. Yes, now that Niv Mizzet is the living guild pact, I think he's going to be able to more effectively have the guilds cooperate, and I think they're going to be as strong as ever, especially with the events that took place there. Now that everyone knows that external multiversal threats exist, there's probably going to be less infighting. You could have the first session be an intro, characters and active spark. Yeah, that's a good way too. Oh my goodness. What'd you have for dinner, babe?
Corn.
Just corn?
Yeah, Rachel made popcorn. And I made regular corn.
Okay. Guys, my fiance's here. She's eating corn on the cob. Here is another off-the-wall question. Who wins? I don't know a lot about Warhammer 40k. I wish I knew a little bit more, so it's hard for me to say. But I'm assuming they are at least some kind of massive cosmic entity. If so, the answer is still Eldrazi. Honestly, I think the Eldrazi are some of the most powerful forces, especially in not only just in the multiverse, but in general. And I really feel terrible that they were dealt with so easily in the lore for Magic the Gathering. But still, I'm going to put a lot of weight behind him. William says, hello, Mackenzie.
Hi.
Actually, we're going to call him Will now because William's too long.
Babe.
Yeah.
Forgot to tell you, I just found out Ava pooped inside.
Where?
No, just tonight.
Where?
In the kitchen.
Really?
It was raining.
Oh, but I took her outside when I got home. Guys,
I took her outside too. The world doesn't need to know.
my dog Avison, aka Ava, she pooped inside.
Because it's raining.
Because it's raining right now, but still, I'm a little disappointed. We had her so well potty trained. But yes, I do have a dog named Avison. I'm sure you guys, most of you guys already know that, but for newcomers, Avison.
How many people are watching you?
I got 20 people watching me, bub.
I'm gonna make you 21.
Ooh, thanks, boo. Where are more spiders and or bears? Phyrexia is strongest. Phyrexia may have been strongest when Yawgmoth was around, but now they're a shell of their former selves. Mostly they squabble on Mirrodin by themselves. Last stream, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance is amazing. I need to... There's a lot of things I need to look into, guys. I love me some fantasy lore, but there's so much out there that I haven't gotten my hands on that I really, really need to dive into. Hi, Mackenzie. That's my fiance. She's literally feet away from me, but join chat. Diego, thank you. Yes. Ava/Avison is... I love that name. And so my fiance doesn't really like Magic the Gathering. But she allowed me to name her Ava, not knowing that it stands for Avison. So I kind of sneaked it in there. Oh, Bubba. Don't give me the sad face emoji. Whoa. She hopped in chat. D-list celebrity. Yeah, dude. I provide only the best. Only the best content. We get super interactive here. If I say my fiance is right next to me, she's going to appear in chat. 100%. Oh my god.
Babe, can they hear me?
Yeah, they can definitely hear you if you talk.
Okay, I'm not gonna talk then.
Okay. Why, you're not feeling good?
No, I wanted to tell you something, but not on chat.
Okay. Guys, we have personal family business. You guys want to hear it? If someone donates me $5, I will tell everyone my personal family affairs.
I'll tell them what I was gonna tell you. Although I have to Google if it's legal.
My server is Krianos. I believe it's pronounced something like that. Krianos? Kriantos? Something like that. I can double check.
Milkman.
Is this that MTG MMO that's been in the works? Nah, sadly it's not. And boy, I was so excited when I heard that there might be an MTG MMO. But of course, I don't think it's going to actually happen at this point. It's been too much time. Ava needs a toy sword. Dude, she needs... I'm going to get her a toy spear. To be a little bit more in character. And obviously, for Halloween, I'm going to slap some angel wings on her. Just for you, Richard. Just for you. Alright, where are some bears? Yeah, definitely, Diego. A spear. That's on point. And you know what? Since Avison's last kind of acts were evil, put a little fake blood on the end of it. It's okay. Oh, man. So, guys, I spent my day at work. And I gotta tell you, I don't have a fun job. I don't have a fulfilling job. I have great people that I work with. But outside of that, Bears, leaving early, man. That's fine. More lore vids, they're coming, dude. Thank you for stopping by. I'm really glad you could stop in and enjoy it for a little bit. And we'll see you next time, buddy. Bobby. Dude, it's been a while. How's it been, man?
Bobby Two Shades.
Yeah. Haven't seen you in chat in a little bit. Dude, this is live. I'm talking to you live. Richard, you don't have to do anything. It would be great if more people donated, but I don't want to see you donate money over and over again. I don't want to... It's not that I don't appreciate it. Believe me, I freaking do, dude. I freaking do. But you don't have to. I'm just glad that you guys are in here talking up and having a fun time. I'm glad that you guys can get a little bit more exposure to me, and kind of learn who I am as a person outside of just my videos, you know? You moved to America? Dude, I forgot. Where were you from again? That's insane. Where'd you move to? Like, what part of America did you move to? Richard. That's so nice of you, buddy. Mackenzie, what were you going to talk to me about?
I don't think it's illegal.
It's not legal.
Yeah, it's not legal.
What do you mean it's not legal?
I can't tell you, it's not legal.
Why Alliance? Dude, Alliance is my jam. I've been Alliance ever since the very beginning. I got to. Okay, Richard, wait. All right, babe. Come over here and whisper it in my ear.
It's not legal.
Okay. I will deem if it's legal or not.
No, wait, I don't want to be on camera.
Okay, well, you don't have to be. Just come right here. You can stay right over here.
No, they can hear me.
No, they can hear you, but they won't be able to see you. Oh, my goodness. Okay. That was the least controversial information I've ever heard in my life. Oh my god, come now. Seal, I'll be on up until maybe 10 o'clock at night, so I'll probably be on for a couple more hours. If I can last that long. I don't know. I had a long day at work, so I might cut it short because I started early, but I don't know. Spain, you moved to Chicago. I'm grinding hard for the American dream. Dude, I hope you can get there. I hope the American dream is true for you. I'm still struggling with the American dream myself, and I'm just fucking struggling. But dude, I hope. Put in the work. Do what you need. What do you do for a living? If you don't mind me asking, you putting in chat. Okay, Richard. I'm gonna tell you what she told me.
No.
She doesn't want me to. And this is actually going to explain why she is on my bed right now, on our bed, eating a fucking ear of corn. Just eating it. Just like, that's all. That's her dinner.
It's like a dinner.
She just has an ear of corn on the bed, chowing down. And you know why? It's because of her secret.
No.
Her deep, dark secret. Which Richard is prying from my silent lips. I am playing Classic, and it is on the server Krianos, which I am sure I'm butchering. And Richard, I know I'm dragging this out because it's so funny watching my fiance squirm because she doesn't want me to say, and she thinks it's some big illegal thing.
I overcooked my popcorn.
That is not the thing. Overcooking your popcorn is, 1, not illegal, and 2, not the secret.
It did happen.
Richard, I will tell you. Yes, corn is filler and not nutritious. 100%. It just turns your poop into little kernels.
No.
Richard, and chat, the deep dark secret my fiance wanted to keep hidden from all of you, who she thinks is illegal to an insane degree, is that she is currently under the inhibitions of various
marijuana
products.
Don't say products, but be more specific.
Products of a non-addictive nature. No, my fiance is not addicted to meth or crack. To the best of my knowledge. But that is her deep, deep secret. Richard, I hope that fills you with joy to hear that. Thanks, guys. I'm trying hard. I was a teacher in Spain, but I was just trades before that. I'm currently doing side jobs, painting, cleaning, and odd jobs. Dude, you'll get there. Do you think you want to be a teacher in America? Because America needs good teachers. 100%. And if you taught in Spain, man, dude, you can definitely teach in America. We have the utmost faith in you. In fact, I actually have a friend who lives in Chicago now. She's executive of McDonald's, CEO and owner of McDonald's, actually. Nah, she works in like McDonald's corporate office. I don't know what she does, but she's definitely the CEO of McDonald's. Yeah, that's definitely right, Will. She's been smoking up on those Canadian maple leaves. The Canadian maple leaves, they're the most potent, for sure. You know? And you know what, Bobby? I gotta tell you, I'm in a similar boat to you. You know, you're actually that's so wrong. I shouldn't compare myself because what you're doing is unbelievable, difficult, and something that I probably couldn't do in 100 years. But I'm chasing after the American dream just like you, except for my American dream is slightly different. I have a job. I work in a corporate office. I provide for my family. I provide for a house over our heads, all that kind of stuff. But what I would love more than ever is to make content creation, streaming my full-time job. I think everyone would fucking love that, right? But I've been doing this for 6 years. It's almost my 6-year anniversary on YouTube. And I just don't know how to do it. I don't know how to make it work. I don't know how to make a living off of it. All you guys, Richard donating, all you guys enjoying chat, enjoying my videos, help in an insane degree to, you know, me buying my first home ever. I wouldn't have been able to do that without you guys and everyone else who enjoys the channel and the content. But it's insane to think how much you actually need in order to live, especially where I live. I live in Maryland, so I live on the East Coast. And yeah, Bobby, you're right. Teachers in America get paid shit. So if it's a passion of yours, go for it. If not, you can find way, way better work. Way, way more high-paying work. Hopefully, man. Dude, that's the American dream. The American dream, at least in my perspective, everyone can have a different interpretation of it. But it is just coming here and getting a safe, solid place for your family. And it sounds like that's what you're trying to do. And you know what? You'll get there. And now I'm probably talking out of my ass because I'm nothing more than a regular white American guy. I don't know jack shit about moving to a different country. Except for that I would love to move to a different country because that sounds sick. I would love to move to Canada. It's like snowy America. Yeah, man. Honestly, people say like, hey, how can I support you? Sharing the channel, liking the videos. I mean, that's all I can really ask for. People who donate, people who support me in financial ways like that, they go above and beyond. But even doing the simple things like that is what's helping me, what's actually driving me forward. So, oh God, he's running. All right, got it. Oh, my dog came upstairs. Hey, Ava. Hi, Ava Princess. Ava, my angel. Hi, Ava, my angel. Hi, Ava. You want to get on stream? You want to get on stream, be a famous pup? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, you have wet paws from the... You have wet paws from the outside in the rain. Oh, guys, this is Avison, my angel. I say that every time I see her because I think of how Soren Markov made Avison on Innistrad, his guardian angel. And Ava is my guardian angel too. Yes, she is. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay, your paws are wet. I know you love me. Go to mama. Go to mama. Okay, you almost pull my headphones out. It's okay. What's my favorite color? My favorite color in MTG or in general? The answer is the same for both. Green.
Forest green.
Yeah. Okay, my fiance got it. But yeah, it's actually specifically forest green. So yeah, you can kind of guess my favorite color from that. But I'm more of a Simic guy. Ireland is great too. I would love to go to Ireland too. I would love to go to a lot of European countries, but I feel like I'm at that point in my life where I don't think I can learn another language. So countries with language barriers might be hard for me to transition to. And this is all just me talking out of my ass. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to move out of America, despite really wanting to. I just don't know how to do it. Don't know how to start a new life or anything like that. I wonder what it would be like to move to Ireland. Yeah. Dude, William. I need to stop calling you William. Will, you seem like a blue player. You seem quick on your feet. By that I mean quick on your mind. You scream blue player. Sweet, dude. Jasok, I'm glad that we had the same favorite color, man. Oh, water.
Would you like some macaroni salad?
No, I'm good, babe.
It's not even good.
I agree. If you teach a kid early a different language, they can grow up bilingual easily. Hillary, what's your favorite color? You asked me, I gotta ask you right back.
Have you told them a really cool incentive?
Yeah, but no one's donated.
Except for Richard.
Yeah, Richard donated.
Richard is the nicest person I know.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy. But I can't blame anybody who can't donate.
I can't donate.
I know, I can't donate. I can't donate to myself. All humans can learn language. That is so true. Now, can I learn Orcish? It would help me figure out what kek means when they yell at me and say kek.
Ava.
That's a little World of Warcraft joke, if you guys aren't familiar. Yeah, I'm playing with a bunch of friends on Classic, actually. None of them are online right now, but I'm playing with my twin brother, one of my best men, one of my groomsmen from for my wedding coming up. Yeah, and just a couple friends from high school. Even though high school was like 15 years ago. Ooh, give me some leggings. We don't need this. Yeah, give me those pants. Yeah, upgrade. My favorite color combo, Matt? Definitely Simic. So green-blue. Definitely green-blue. And it's not even because of the cards that are represented in green and blue, but more the Simic guild. Like, I love everything aesthetically about the Simic. So they just became my de facto kind of favorite color combo. Language should be taught like music. It should be. It kind of works out of the same hemisphere of the brain. Now, I'm a psych major, so I should know more about this, but I don't. But yeah, it's stored in the same area of the brain and is learned, and the synapses are created the same way as you learn music. So it should be taught in a similar fashion. Man, if I had enough fans, if I had enough people in the community who played Classic WoW, I think I would 100% start a guild with you guys. But there's just not enough of you, unfortunately. Dimir is also fun. I love the mystique of Dimir. But I think it's been kind of exposed a lot and brought more into the light in War of the Spark than anything else. So kind of that mystique is a little gone for me. But still, really cool guild. In fact, I've always loved Ravnica, dude. Rakdos, Matt? Chaotic evil, I gotta tell you. Don't know what to do with that. Alright, we got all the ears we need. We need bear meat. See, I failed Spanish. So, what you just said, I don't know what that means. Pueblo hablo en español. Do you speak Spanish? What Spanish? Dude, don't expose me. I don't know Spanish. Don't expose me. I barely passed my Spanish class, and I think I only ever passed it is because my teacher thought I was funny. Diego, that is my response. Sí. Sí. I know Spanish for no. It is, in fact, no. Oh, goodness gracious. Let me get myself in a better position. Gotta get that posture, right? Oh. So I gotta ask you guys, what topic are you most looking forward to me covering in terms of Throne of Eldraine? Are you looking forward to just me covering the overall story that happens in the Wildered Quest? Do you guys want me to explore more about the world building? What do you guys want me to focus on? I'm able to speak Spanish because I learned Spanish. Yeah? Yeah. He said, I can speak Spanish because I've learned Spanish. Like, oh! Look at that. You guys helping me learn through your own examples. Awesome. I wish I learned Spanish. I wish I was taught it earlier. I wish more emphasis was put on it in my school system. 100%. But now my old stubborn brain is going to take a long time to learn a new language. It just means it's going to put more... the onus is more on me than anything else. So it's all about, do I have the timing? Do I have the energy? Do I have the resources? Do I have the drive? All that stuff comes to question. Full set review, but not with card power evaluation, but how the fairy tales are covered could be fun. I'm actually thinking about doing that, or something very similar to that. There's a lot of objects in Throne of Eldraine, the artifacts and stuff like that, that I can do videos on about their fairy tales. So, dude, Matt D, keep making great content. I'm going to try and make sure you guys get the best content possible. But back to what I was saying. I'm already doing a little mini series where I'm doing quick 3-minute videos on the background fairy tales behind some of the cards that are released. But I think I'm going to do just a full rundown. Like, I think I'll do something like that. I'll make a really long lore set review. Something like that. I think that'd be fun. Matt D, thank you so much for the donation, man. Honestly, it means so much. And to food tokens, yep. I've never heard of Duolingo before. Is it a program to help you learn a different language? Yo. Lore dude. Yeah, I am the lore dude, and you guys are my lore lads. I like that name. I like that name for a community. Lore lads. But yes, I'm going to be covering a shit ton of lore, including the different kingdoms and courts. Do not fret on that. All right. Dude, I'm blowing through these quests, and I'm not even, like, paying attention. It's fantastic. A language learning app. I need to check it out. I am genuinely interested in learning some other languages, for sure. Just selling garbage I don't need. I need that. Milk I don't need. I really don't have a lot of inventory space. That's scary. One of the hardest things about Classic WoW, right there. Managing your inventory. What's your favorite fairy tale? That's a good question. I really like Little Red Riding Hood. I feel like there's been a lot of stuff done with it that is interesting. I've read a lot of different reimaginings of that story, and I like it a lot. Lords of Lore, Lore Lords, all those things sound fantastic. Matt D, what is your favorite fairy tale? And if it's not already represented in some cards in Throne of Eldraine, what do you want to see in Throne of Eldraine? I think it's a better way to put it. What's your favorite fairy tale? Has it been added yet? If not, would you like to see it added in some capacity? Oh my goodness. It is so hot in my bedroom, guys. On the East Coast, it isn't fall. It's 92 degrees out today. Storms. Humidity. It's terrible. I would love to leave the East Coast, dude. I would love to go Midwest, North. Would love to live in Canada. Would love to live in Chicago. Would love to live in Colorado. All those things. Alright, so where am I going? Bobby, it was nice to see you again, dude. Don't be a stranger. Come back. I know you're hustling for that dream. I wish I could help in any way, but your presence here is always appreciated. Have a great night, man. Alright. Would you consider Alice in Wonderland a fairy tale? I would. I would. Yeah, that's true. Aether Dad, yes. Menagerie. I love that I am known as the Aether Dad. Sleeping Beauty because of Maleficent. Originally, it was The Little Mermaid. Yeah, okay, so Little Mermaid would be great. If we got an octopus evil stepmother or something like that, I think that would be hilarious. Or basically a merfolk that looked like that would be awesome. Ugly Duckling, that's a good one too. Yeah, in Arizona, it's 90s and 100s daily, and you guys are used to it. Try coming somewhere where you're not used to it and getting pummeled by the heat. Maryland, we ain't used to that all the time. You know, it's too much. It's too much. You know what? I'm gonna hold on. I gotta make notes. I need to write down people who have donated. I gotta write down people who've donated. Bobby, have a great night, man. All right, Matt D. Get your name. And we call, of course, come on. We all know Richard. Richard donates up a storm. He's the man who's literally putting my dreams on record.
We're making cookies.
All right, Bob. If you make a cookie, can you bring me one up so I can eat it?
We're making a lot of cookies.
Can you bring one up to me so I can eat it live?
Sure.
Yay! Get some cookie action. It's not going to be a gingerbread or ginger brute. But, you know, you get the point. All right. So, I want to show you guys. Now, don't look at this. This is the back of a Wells Fargo piece of paper. But I have written down people who've donated. And you know what? I'm going to do something special in some videos for you guys. As much as I can. To just show you how much I appreciate you guys donating. Because when you guys donate, especially here on stream, it literally is going to make me a better content creator. I just don't have enough money personally to put into new equipment, new lighting, anything like that. Money is, like, I mean, I think money's tight for everybody. I got a regular 40-hour-a-week job. And my fiance works full time, and we do what we can. But what you guys do is what can make YouTube and streaming continue. You know, unfortunately, I'm at that time in my life where if there's not a decent financial incentive for me to continue, it's hard for me to justify spending time doing it. If that makes sense, you know, I don't think I'm ever gonna hit the point where I'm going to be able to quit my job and live this lavish lifestyle of a content creator. I'm gonna make 3 videos a day, and I'm gonna stream 4 times a day, and I'm gonna get like $5,000 in donations a week. I don't think that's ever gonna happen, and that's okay. But what you guys provide here and now is what's going towards keeping my channel going, because there is that financial incentive, and I really appreciate it. And Justin Carroll, thank you so much. $5, dude. Thank you so much. I got it. Hold on. I know I'm stopping here in the wilds, but I gotta write you down. I gotta make sure that you're noted. Dude, thank you so much for the donation. You're a true Lord of Lore, aka Lore Lad, aka Vorthos Squad. You're on it. Good things will happen if you're a good person. Just keep it real, dude. And yeah, I mean, I'm staying positive. I love the channel. I love where we're at right now. I went through a couple of periods where I wasn't so happy with things, and you know, sometimes it takes you making a bad decision for you to kind of snap back and be like, "Oh shit, what I had was actually fantastic." But yeah, I'm certainly not expecting that I'm going to become the next freaking PewDiePie. I'm not going to become a Wedge. I'm not going to become a Tolarian Community College, who can make these livings and fuel their lifestyles based off of their content, you know? What's your favorite WoW monster? Oh my god, easy. Gotta give me the Leviathans. I love me some deep sea monsters. So any Leviathan will do. Hey Tony, I forgot to say hey. I saw you in chat earlier. I got distracted by a donation, but how's it going, man? I'm glad to see you back. Yeah, being a good person. Try to remember, be a good person. You know, sometimes it's kind of hard to be a good person nowadays. Sometimes I can get a little petty. Sometimes I can be a little bitter, you know? I try to be as best as possible, but I'm only human. Richard, awesome. Richard, how did you know it was weed? How did you know that was her secret? She got so nervous about it too. It's so funny. I like the name Laurelette for us viewers. Does we need Aether Dad to explain it to? So if I'm Aether Dad and you're my Laurelettes, those who I need to sit down and be like, pull up a chair. We're having story time. All right. Love it, dude. Ryan Walker coming in with the F. Are you hitting F to pay your respects? Is that still a meme that is a thing in the younger folks? Does the internet know of the press F for pay respects meme? Just got home from work. Again, another convention. Yes, my former classmates were guilty of pettiness more than once. I think we can all be guilty of pettiness from time to time. The trick is to ensure that it doesn't define us, that our actions aren't solely motivated out of pettiness, and that if we act in that manner, we're big enough to admit that we were wrong, to take it back, and to move forward, improving on you as a person. Change the world. My final message. Goodbye. Bye, Yoda. Thanks for stopping in. Really appreciate it. F meme. I believe it is in Call of Duty, where the enthralling gameplay had you press F to pay respects. The people are the worst in real life. I can see that, and then I can't see that. And now this is the greatest definition of fence sitting I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, there's good people and there are bad people. I try to see the good in a lot of people, but obviously I've been fucked over before. I've had huge arguments with friends, best friends I've known for forever. My brother, my twin brother. So yeah, people can be good and bad at different points in their lives. Oh, you just got here. Well, dude, stick around. Enjoy the chats. Enjoy whatever stories we can conjure on this stream. Yo, it is definitely hard. Yeah, and Richard, she was paranoid by the fact that people might know that she was in an inhibited state. How do I think Eldraine is going to shift the meta? I think it's going to open up the door for more tribes, a little bit more tribal. I know we had tribes in Ixalan, but I think it's rotating out, I believe. So I think we're going to bring in different tribes. But honestly, I think it's going to be faster. I think it's going to be a faster meta. I know that they kind of slowed it down, but I think it's going to speed back up again. That's what I think. Now, I ain't no pro. I don't actually know half the time. So who knows what I'm talking about. So favorite fairy tale adaptation in cards flavor so far. Solid tie between Golden Goose and the Seven Dwarfs for me. Seven Dwarfs is fantastic. I love the flavor of it. In fact, almost all the cards that are based off of fairy tales are so on point flavor wise. It's insane. But my favorite is going to be the Bringer of Swarms or the Piper of Swarms. Hold on, let me figure that out. What's his name? Yes, Piper of the Swarm. I believe that card is insanely on point flavor wise for the Pied Piper. Like, to an insane degree that is so creative. So that would be my favorite. Those weird fish things from the Eastern Kingdoms. Murlocs. Yes. They are called Murlocs, and they're fucking cool. That's a cool creature type that are very akin to the... not really. I was going to say that they look like the merfolk from Lorwyn, but not really. Not really. They're like a completely different creature altogether. When you're just munching on a random food, sitting in bed and worried about something illegal, that's the tell. Yeah, that's the tell. Yeah, she's munching on random corn on the cob, paranoid that someone's gonna know that she's high. That's how you know she's high. Mackenzie, please bring me a cookie. I would really appreciate it. In fact, everyone in chat here would love for you to bring me a cookie so I can eat it on stream and say that it's a gingerbread cookie, which is a thing in Eldraine. The ginger brute. Oh, we don't have any more eggs? Shit. Oh yeah, the Piper is also amazing. It's an amazing card too. Freaking amazing. Yeah, I noticed that too. Mono green is going to be really strong though. Flaxen Intruder is really cool. Once Upon a Time could be potentially broken. And Wildborn Preserver. I need to look at that card again, but yeah. Yeah. Zach Teller. That's some real sad news. Yeah, it's real sad. Yeah. She let down the chat, guys. She let us down. Oh my goodness. What kind of stream is this to poop to? What the fuck? Dude. I don't know what you're expecting, but I literally don't know what kind of stream you'd want to poop to. An instructional video on how to poop in the proper fashion? Because I can do that. I've seen those commercials with that little stool to prop your legs up so you're in the right pooping position. Agreed. Canadian Jake. You're right. I need cookies. And we're all disappointed in my fiance right now. In fact, no one's more disappointed than I am, honestly. I might have to reconsider this wedding. I get married in 38 days. I get married in 38 days, guys. And now my fiance, my soon-to-be wife, does not have cookies for me to bring. I watch streams whilst pooping all the time. Wild Porn is Flash with Reach, where whenever a non-human enters the battlefield, you can pay X and, oh, put that many 1/1 counters on it. That's freaking amazing, dude. That's so good. If you guys give him a virtual high five. Oh, sorry, I get married in 37 days. My mistake. Yes, I don't know the actual date of my wedding. But yeah, if you guys give me a virtual high five, I don't know what that means. Thanks, guys. And yes, I actually do love her, but she's very upset that I don't know how many days away our wedding is. So, guys, a virtual high five and I get a cookie. Yeah, I need my food token. I need to... Is it tap 3 or tap 2? Tap 2 mana, sack it, and get myself some life. Give me some 3 life. Dude, how can you hate Classic WoW? You come in here and tell me you hate it? I need to know why. I don't judge you. Hate all you want. But I would love to hear your opinions on why. So I can thoroughly destroy them. Look, there it is. Diego gave me a high five. Can I have cookie, please? Dude, your friend won a car? How the fuck did he win a car? Also, there's a second high five from Richard. Look at that. Been working on an all angel / angel token deck for EDH. Honestly, I have not played any EDH. It's a fantastic format, and I tried to get into it, but I just don't. I'm more of a limited guy. So constructed formats are a little bit not my strong suit. So I can't really help you there. Mono green will be a strong mark. Okay, it's going to be strong, yeah. But congrats on the winning, dude. I'm trying to get the first day going. Dude, you'll get there. You'll get there. Silk Road is the best IMO. Ba ba ba. That's crazy, yo. It is. What are my thoughts on League of Legends? Dude, just like I played so much League in my time. Like, that's probably the only game I played for, like, 4 years of my life. So, I love it. I haven't played it a lot recently. Most of the people I played with don't play anymore. So, it really dropped my motivation to play it. But it's a fantastic game. It has really nice lore, great cinematics. All that stuff. I don't even need to be here. What am I doing? Sorry, dude. Yeah, you're gonna have to reach out to someone who's knows a little bit more knowledgeable on EDH. I wish I could help you more. I hope that we get a Princess in Disguise creature in Eldraine that's a shapeshifter. That would be hilarious. Now that we have Oko, who's a Planeswalker whose basically whole shtick is shapeshifting. I mean, they could do that. But maybe Changeling would probably be the creature type. I've been on it for 10 years trying EDH and such. Cool. League of Legends put me on academic probation in 8th grade. Oh my god! A cookie! Now, I'm going to show you guys the cookie that was made. Don't laugh. It has been utterly ravaged somehow. Dude, Tony, why would Hype Simon put cookies at the very end? First off, Hype Simon would put cookies above the wedding. Alright? Did I play Warcraft 3? Yes, Richard, I did. What do you think about the theory of the cooking resembling the twins? I think it's possible, but I read the entire story for the Throne of Eldraine, so I've read the entire the Wildered Quest, and it doesn't match up at all with what happened on that. So I think it was good representation, but I think the theory doesn't really hold water compared to what's actually in the Wildered Quest. Yes, Vara, we got cookies. My fiance was kind enough to make one, but this is what we got. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm going to hold it up here real quick so you guys can take a good look. This is a cookie. It's half of a cookie at best, and it's destroyed. Still warm though. It's not ginger root. It's a chocolate chip. But it's good. You guys want to do some eating ASMR? Or AMSR? ASMR, that's definitely it. Sorry. Made my throat a little dry. Vara, I would love to send you a cookie, but I think this was the last cookie, and she only had to stop herself from eating it halfway because people gave me high fives in chat, which was the requirement in order for me to actually get the cookie. So, in short, my fiance ate them all. You own over 300 lightning boats? I don't know. Lightning boats? I don't know why I said it like that. Lightning bolts? Why do you have so many lightning bolts? Yes, I gain 3 health just now, guys. But honestly, it's a worse clue token. Yep. Mackenzie, you tried your best. It was great. ASMR with magic cards. How do I do that? Do you guys want me just to read off magic cards in ASMR kind of talking? Like in the ASMR style? Vara, if you signed Lightning Bolt and gave it to me, I would love that. They are pretty, and they're fun, and good. All great qualities. But you are a content creator. You make awesome videos. I watch your stuff from time to time and watch your streams when I can. So if you were to send me a signed lightning bolt, I don't know if you guys can see, but behind me I have a bookshelf thing, and I try to put stuff in there. I have a bunch of signed cards from community members, people who were part of the Aether Hub before, cards that I got to preview, all that stuff. Don't start, Richard. Is there something wrong with me whispering? Do you hate it? Will you talk more about Garrick and what will happen to him? So I can talk more about Garrick. Right now, this is a spoiler. So if you guys haven't read the book and want to read the book, I suggest that you guys don't listen. Mute your stream, but keep watching. Garrick gets freed of his curse. Not only the curse that Oko puts on him to become his dog, his basically hunter companion that does everything he says, but also free of the chain veil. So I'm not going to go into exactly how he becomes freed, but at the end of the day, he does become freed from the chain veil's curse, and right now he's on a mission to find and keep safe Will and Rowan Kenrith. So that's his current storyline and where he's heading. I'm actually kind of disappointed because it means that Garrick isn't going to be explored in a bigger storyline as a result of what we found out here in Throne of Eldraine. I wanted this to be a jumping off point to maybe some more stories, but it looks like Magic is going to go into a couple of individual storylines for a while. Kind of isolated, kind of just staying away from some huge overarching themes or collective stories like they did with War of the Spark. So it looks like we're going to get little pocket stories per plane that we visit. And Garrick's was self-contained in Throne of Eldraine, and it doesn't look like he has anywhere else really to go outside of being freed and being able to appear in a future set, basically. I have a goal to get as many ones to nothing as possible. Ones with nothing as possible. And wallpaper a small room in an apartment. Dude, that is Herculean task. Good luck. That's a lot of cards. But also, why? I figured he'd want to cut Oko's head off. Diego, he does. He mentioned this time and time again, how he wants to kill Oko and all this kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, the Chain Veil's curse is lifted. He's not consumed by that blood rage anymore. He doesn't have that dark corruption seething through his veins. So he's free to make his own choices, and he's not consumed by hatred and vengeance. He wants vengeance, yes, but he's not nothing's guiding his hand in that direction. So now he's free to make his own choices, and he's made one. All right, weird question. Was Platinum Angel so I can... Was Platinum Angel in any of the stories, and if so, what happened to it? No, unfortunately it wasn't. It was basically just a way to say this is like a weird artificial angel that they got corrupted on Meriden. Essentially. Wow. Thanks. And how I get the book so I can read it. And am I ready for the Netflix show or Magic? Yes, I'm ready. I'm anticipating to be good. I have my reservations that it might be terrible, but we have to see to find out. Wizards of the Coast has kind of dropped the ball on media relevant things in recent history, so I don't know if it's going to be good or not. Still super excited for it, and yes, you can go buy the book on Kindle. aka Amazon, and just read it off of Kindle. It's super easy. $4, I think. Garrick's free. Yes. Still, I wonder if Liliana will come across the Kenrith twins somehow. I don't know. I think they're really honestly going to take a break from the Gatewatch and stories of that nature. Some ones that have huge impacts on this overarching story of Magic the Gathering, and just sit and focus on individual adventures for a little bit. Is my body ready? Is my body ready for what? Matt, I appreciate your donation from earlier, but I don't know if my body's ready. So with the next plane being Theros, do you think we're going to see a Gideon funeral? So this was brought up actually the last time I streamed. Since it's Beyond Death, I assume it's going to have to do a lot with the Underworld, and we are going to see and probably free Elspeth from the Underworld. I would not be afraid. I wouldn't be completely... I would expect Karn to be involved somehow. But yeah, I don't think Gideon's there. Dude, thanks for loving the show, man. Hold on. Is my body ready for the Netflix show? Dude, that's not my body I'm worried about. I'm worried about my emotions, dude. If they mess this up, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever going to be the same. I hope to God they can just get this right. Dude, yo, Gideon died. I'm sorry to tell you this. I didn't want to break the bad news to you. But Gideon died in War of the Spark. He ultimately sacrificed himself. He ultimately sacrificed himself to save Liliana Vess as she was fighting Nicol Bolas. So he is dead. Some theorize that his soul went back to the Theros underworld, but we really don't have any information on that or how that works. Dude, Karn better not die. I love Karn. I love Karn a lot as a character, so I hope he doesn't die. Mackenzie, I don't think Miles is here. Miles is one of the people I play with on Classic WoW. One of my groomsmen, actually. I don't think he's here. I don't think he's here. 111, hello? I can see why Mackenzie might think that you're Miles, because he says 111 a lot. Yoda, well, not even just Gideon in the Underworld. I think it would be cool if a part of the story was showing how Gids is honored. Yes, I agree. There was some cards, especially in, I believe it was the Commander set that came after it, that showed like Gideon's funeral and honored, heroes, stuff like that. But yeah, it would be cool to have that a little bit more fleshed out. 100%. Hold on, I'm gonna steal this guy's. Oh shit, he's already in a group. What class am I playing? I'm playing a warrior, a classic warrior. Hype Simon. Some spoilers, boys. Garrick's a free man. Free of the chain veil. Virtual high fives and cookies all around. That's basically Hype Simon in a nutshell. What was the Gideon spell? Oh, that was the Gideon spellbook. Yes, yeah. The Gideon spellbook had his funeral card. Honestly, I don't even remember what it was called. But it was his card showing his funeral pyre set up, I believe, on Ravnica? No, Theros. It was set up on Theros. Yes. No, why did they move and kill him? It's the mind of the evil wizards? Yeah, probably. Karn forever. When will he get back to his own plane? That's what the... Dude. Tyree? I hope I'm saying your name correctly, but Tyree, 100%. The reason we're going back to Theros and grabbing Elspeth is so that her and Karn can go to Mirrodin and free it from the new Phyrexians. That is exactly what's going on. Rest in peace. Yes, rest in peace. That's the card. That's the card with the art. Why did they send Vraska to kill Blind Dovin? So the reason they sent Vraska is because they were sending out forces to basically squads to go out and hunt the planeswalkers that were working with Nicol Bolas essentially, and they had gotten away. So Dovin Bane is one of those. He was, oh sorry, I burped. He was a associate, a willing accomplice of Nicol Bolas, and since he did not die, they were saying they sent them out to, they sent Vraska out to kill him or bring him to justice, basically. And they basically just chose Vraska because she also was kind of on Nicol Bolas' side, but everyone explained why she was under mind control, all that kind of stuff. How she was actually an ally, all that. But she still felt like she had to make amends and to prove herself, so she went off to kill Dovin as a way of making amends, basically. Oh, okay, Tyree, good. Your name is, that's how do you pronounce it? Perfect. Is Elspeth becoming an undead? I don't know how that's going to work. Traditionally, I would say yes. Instead, on Theros, they have the golden masked undead. The shit, what are they called? I did a whole video on these. The honored, the wandered. Shit, I'm drawing a blank here. Anyway, they have a special class of undead that are just people that come back from the underworld, and they're basically faceless. They're kind of just a weird sect of undead. But I don't see Elspeth becoming that. I think she'll get out somehow in a Planeswalker way, where she'll basically just be the same, but restored. 100% calling it now that Dovin gets his eyes fixed and he goes to New Phyrexia. So he might go to New Phyrexia because he kind of has heard about it from Tezzeret. Getting new eyes there, I don't know. I think he's smart enough to make his own eyes from Kaladesh. So who knows? So if the Gatewatch will come back eventually, who would be the new Planeswalkers for the Gatewatch? Could it be Elspeth? Maybe Will Wanderer? Well, definitely I see all those characters, Trevo is included, joining and making the pact, especially Elspeth. In fact, Elspeth would be my guess to be the new White Walker for the Gatewatch, because she's just so damn honorable, and she has a lot of the same principles as Gideon Jorah, so she would be the perfect slot to move in to the white spot for the Gatewatch. The Return, that's it. Dude, Purple Boy, thank you. I forgot what they were called. The Returned is correct. That's what you call the undead on Theros that crawl out of the underworld, have golden masks, kind of just have super basic human instincts. They don't have memories of who they were. They're kind of lost. So that's what they're called, Returned. I don't think Elspeth is going to be a Returned necessarily, but if so, that's what they would go. That's what they would go with. That's the route they would go with. Yeah. Yoda definitely. She would replace Gideon if anything. Yes, Bob.
Look at these. Look at the...
Why did you do that with cookies? Why did you do that? If Dovin gets new eyes in Phyrexia, he'll probably just be fully completed. Yeah, 100%. Dovin's character has kind of hit a wall, and I don't see much more being done with him, especially in the near future. I'll leave this party. They're not doing what I want to do. So I don't know how they're ever going to bring him back, honestly. He might just forever be a blind planeswalker, and Vraska will come back one day and say, hey, I killed Dovin. Honestly. I would love it if Gideon met Elspeth, especially in the underworld, but we just don't know. It 100% could be the case that Gideon gets to go to the Theros underworld, as we saw in that reunion card. But we don't know that yet. We don't know if that's possible. So, yeah, Dovin is a blind blue boy. Also, more cookie real quick. You think Dovin could have a redemption arc? I think so too. Because Dovin is not an evil character. He's someone who has grand ambitions for order and law-abiding, like lawfulness. He's like lawful evil. You know? He wants everyone to obey the rules. He wants to set everyone... He wants to have a harmonious plane. But he's willing to trample a lot of personal freedoms in order to achieve that. Yeah, passing the torch to Elspeth would definitely be cool. And I'm sure they'll have something symbolic to that effect. Yo, if they used an Ugin for the new Gatewatch, probably wouldn't happen, but it's cool. Colin... That would be very cool. Ugin is also one of my favorite characters because of how much fucking knowledge he has. Very interesting character. Super in-depth. Is like the key to a lot of the deeper mysteries of the multiverse that I wish we could explore a little bit more with him. But now he's trapped with his brother, so I don't think we ever will. But yeah, I doubt he would ever join the Gatewatch. He would have done that on Zendikar, but he didn't, so... Since he didn't join there, I don't think he's ever going to join. I am level 15? 14. Soon to be 15. Yeah, I'm not doing great, Vara. I am pretty slow. Yeah, I would say that Azor was kind of foolish too. In a sense. But yeah, he's like a foolish version of Azor. For sure. What happened to Tezzeret? Dude, he jumped ship. Now, he is probably on New Phyrexia. We'll probably see him again on New Phyrexia. This is how I see it. I don't know what the fuck we're doing on Zendikar. But whenever we go to New Phyrexia, it's going to be because Karn goes to the underworld of Theros, grabs Elspeth. Elspeth hates the Phyrexians. So they decide to go there, and that's where they probably find Tezzeret again. Tezzeret is definitely on New Phyrexia, 100%. He knows about the Phyrexians. He was doing stuff with the Phyrexians for Nicol Bolas. We don't know what that is. We know that he was there and he witnessed the rise of Elish Norn. So all of that stuff is definitely going to play out. What kind of Planeswalker would I be? I would probably be a naturalistic kind of Planeswalker. Like, I do love the wilds and the nature and the beasts of Magic the Gathering more so than anything else. So that's what I would probably be. Something along those lines. Speaking of dead Planeswalkers, there's no reason for Domri to die. Domri was cool in his own way, but was just a complete dumbass. I agree. I think killing Domri Raid was weak. Now, they could have done... I don't mind deaths. In fact, I wanted more deaths in War of the Spark. More deaths, not less. We got too few. But at the end of the day, Domri was a character that didn't need to die. It was just a kid that was leading the Gruul clan, didn't realize what Nicol Bolas was, and then was killed almost the second he realized he was doing something wrong. There was no chance for redemption. There was no chance for character development. No one even knows who Domri Raid is. No one knows about his motivations outside of, I want to smash civilization. You know? I feel like his character was treated poorly. Was very, very underutilized. You want Tezzeret dead so bad? Eventually his time will run out. I think he'll die on New Phyrexia. If I had to guess. Not sure why they wanted to visit Zendikar for the third time before going back to New Phyrexia. At least there should be a massive difference between what they've seen and what we will get in the set. Yeah, I don't know why they're doing that either. I think it's way too much. And now it's even worse because Zendikar doesn't have a massive threat to contend with. There's no Eldrazi. There's no war going on. Fuck, not even Ab Nixilis is there anymore. So, basically what they're talking about is just going there and having an adventure and like exploring the plane. But I mean, there's only so much you can do with that. We've seen the plane a lot, but now we're gonna see the plane uncorrupted. I mean, that's cool, but we've done that in the first Zendikar. Seal, welcome back. Yeah, also Dak Vaden dying. a lot of people just weren't exposed to Deck Fade and a lot to have that be impactful, meaningful death. You know, I understand killing characters is sometimes what you have to do to kind of hit the nerves and heartstrings of people who love those characters, and it really, really can bring a lot of impact to a story. But Dak Vaden is one of those characters who only people who are super into the lore will actually know and care about at all. So a lot of people saw Dak die. He didn't even get a card in War of the Spark. The injustice here is mind-boggling. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I think they killed characters that didn't matter, so their impact was lessened, and then they didn't kill other characters that could have really driven home that this was a real impactful event. But they just ended up killing people that we didn't really even fully understand. Soren comes to Zendikar and pulls a Nahiri. No, Seal, don't say that. I will say Nahiri and Soren will probably be in the Zendikar expansion, I would hope, because we did not get a conclusion to their argument and fight in War of the Spark. That's for damn sure. We need to figure out how they hash things out and become copacetic again. Yeah, only people who played Vintage cared about Dak Faden dying. Agreed. Or bought those old IDW comics that had him in it. Spark Harvest wasn't Dak's card. No. Wait, no, it wasn't. Yeah, Spark Harvest. Was that the card where Domri Ray died? Hold on. Googling. Google. Spark Harvest. Yeah, Spark Harvest was freaking Domri Ray dying. They could have at least thrown Dak Vaden on there. Like, come on, dude. Like, give Dak at least the art. He didn't even get a Planeswalker card. Tezzeret and Tybalt have not met each other, but if they do meet each other, dude, Tezzeret, I don't think Tezzeret would play those games. He would slap Tybalt down real quick. I mean, Tezzeret's crazy, but he ain't Tybalt crazy. Alright? Also, how long do you think till Bolas gets out of the prison realm? Not for a long time. We've spent 10 years building up the storyline for Nicol Bolas. They got to take a break. I think keeping him alive was a good thing in order to use him again later. But, I mean, he'll never be the same power again. He's not a Planeswalker anymore. So I just don't know how much of a threat he would actually be. Honestly, I prefer Zendikar to be normal again, just being the big creature wilderness adventure plane. Yeah, honestly, we could see Garruk return there. Garrick's been to Zendikar before. Garruk had a Hedron stuffed into him by Jace, so he has some kind of tie there. And Zendikar has big monsters, and this is going to be a plane or an expansion just about hunting big monsters or exploring the world of Zendikar. Throw Garruk on there. Have him go on a hunt. Have him explore the world in that way. I think that would be fun. I'd be down for that. Can't he steal more sparks? Well, yes, but his Eternal Army is basically destroyed, and they have the ability to steal sparks, not Nicol Bolas necessarily. And the issue is that he's trapped with Ugin, who won't let him leave, and he can't steal sparks from just Ugin and leave the realm. I would hope Xenagos is on Theros during the Elspeth storyline. I don't know when else he would pop up. If they don't have him there, then you can just expect Xenagos to be in the sewer somewhere. He basically doesn't have another place to go besides Theros. I would love Garruk to join the Gatewatch. I would too, but they have Nissa Ravane, who, even though she stepped out of the role a little bit, is still a Gatewatch member. And of course, you have Vivian Reed, who seems to be the new mono green Planeswalker of choice for Wizards of the Coast. So I don't know so much about that one. Casual reminder that no Planeswalker will ever be as much of a complete based Chad as Slowback was. 10 minutes, he was 1. Yeah. So if you guys don't know, he's referring to a goblin who was basically a Planeswalker by accident. Like he was basically given a spark, but he quickly had to extinguish it in order for them to destroy Memnarch? In order to save someone? I can't remember. But yeah. Yeah, Chandra took to Baral easily. Which makes sense. She's a Planeswalker with powerful pyromancy, pyromatic magic, so. Dude, Xenagos did not die. Xenagos did not die. He was stabbed and mortally wounded and slinked away, but no body was ever found. So he either went to the underworld or he planeswalked away. It's kind of left open-ended. Yeah, so Garrick's magic card, Garrick the Cursed Hunter, or Cursed Huntsman, talks about other Garricks, so we assume that there's going to be more Garricks printed in Standard. Unless that's just an ability simply designated for Modern or Legacy or Vintage, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, there is a card depicting Xenagos being speared by Elspeth. But believe me, I read it. He ain't dead. He ain't dead. And if he is dead, he's in the underworld, and we'll see him in that expansion. But he's not dead. Bop, bop, bop. Sorry to tell you this, but he ain't dead. To the plane of Gobokhan? I have no idea. Probably. I don't know what that is, to be completely honest. I think I know a lot about lore, but at the same time, people ask me questions that I'm just like, what the fuck is that? Honestly, I don't know what Gobokhan is, but so long as it has some kind of interesting reason for us to be there, yeah. I figure we will. Oops. All caps. Would Xenagos even keep a faction of his power or even survive without Theros? His entire body was basically made up of mana accumulated from the prayers of his followers. So, I mean, after he was slain, he basically reverted back from being a god, and everyone stopped believing in him, so he lost his godhood status. So he's back to being just a planeswalker. I assume that if he was a god, he probably couldn't planeswalk anymore? I'm not sure. That's a good question. No, it's 9/11. Like, that's actually the date. That's actually the date, but it's also the time. My fiance is asking if it's time for bed yet. No. It is not time for bed. Huh? What do you think about the new pack designs? I like them. They're fine. Don't really have a lot to say on them. Dude. I'm going to say Erebos would win that fight. It's hard to gauge how powerful the gods are on Theros. But goddamn, they're pretty freaking powerful. I would imagine being a god would be super superior. Yoda, I mean, we've seen gods go to other planes before. Yeah, but this is where I get into a kind of a philosophical discussion on what does it mean to be a god in MTG. Like, the gods of Amonkhet are physically different than the gods on Theros. The gods on Theros are manifestations of an aspect, a belief. The gods on Amonkhet, the gods that went from one plane to another, during the War of the Spark, they were material. They were physical. They were walking across the world. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, he is basically Freddy Krueger. That's awesome that you remember that comparison. Amonkhet gods are basically just big people. Yeah, exactly, Zach. 100%. They're powerful, and they do have godly qualities to them, but they're mortal physical beings. The gods of Theros are like sky gods. They're like Odin and stuff like that. Gods are just super powerful avatars of a certain type of magic. Yeah, that's basically what gods in Theros are. Actually, all gods can kind of be boiled down to just that point. I think gods are constructs of mana that take physical or material form. Yeah, again, that is basically the essence of any god type card you'll see in Magic. They're aspects. It just happened to be that Amonkhet gods are more physical avatars than those on Theros. So, Rainbow Rocket, if you read into the story, Will and Rowan Kenrith's mother is not black. Their birth mother is not black. Their birth mother is actually a witch, and that's why they're kind of born with like a hex on them that causes them to be like together, like weird. It's weird, but yeah, their birth mother is not black. Their birth mother is dead, and was a witch, and their current mother, Linden, she is black, and she married their father, so it's like their stepmother. Yeah, peace be to all the gods that died. The only one that's alive is Ronus, man. Not Ronus, freak. Hazaret. Hazaret is the only one that's alive. Ronus, big snake boy, dead. Yeah. So in the actual story, you find out that, hey, and that's a little bit of a spoiler, so sorry, guys. It didn't want to be a spoiler, but it is. But yeah, their mother is adopted them, essentially, is their stepmother, not their biological mother. Have I listened to the voice of all MTG radio dramas? I know they exist. I haven't had the chance to listen to them. But believe you me, I know they exist. Yeah, Hazaret actually does her job compared to the other gods and protects the people. But if you're living on Amonkhet right now, life is shit. That is a bad place to live right now, dude. Your one protected city is gone. You're in an undead desert where everything dies and comes back and kills you. And there's two evil gods hunting you down. And you're just walking the desert wasteland for all time. I only made it about 100 page in, but I figured something had to be up. Yeah, so I'm sorry if I spoiled it for you. I didn't mean to. But I did want to give you my perspective because, it would be a little weird if they had a mother that was their birth mother, just factually a different race than them. It would be kind of strange and a stretch. But that's not how that turns out. Yes, Amonkhet is the Magic version of Mad Max, 100%. But now it just has way less people. I find in terms of gameplay, the Niflheim are super fun, if only they were legendary. Yeah, it would be fun as commanders. I wish we got a Nordic plane, like how Theros in Greece and Amonkhet is in Egypt. It's coming. In fact, I would assume that it's coming soon. And by soon, I mean after the Theros block. We have a plane called Korra? Land of Behemoths? And that might be a Nordic plane. We're not 100% certain or sure, but I would say that's likely. If you don't want to spoil people, it might be good to add spoilers in the title. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, just making a suggestion. Yeah, I do apologize for that. Believe me, my intention was not to spoil. I literally was talking about how I don't want to spoil people things. But Rocket's question was directly something that I really couldn't comment on without spoiling that little tidbit. So I'm going to step back, not say anything more about spoilers, but try and give you guys my perspective on things so you guys have questions. A cowboy plane? Dude, that would require guns. And I think Magic the Gathering and Wizard of the Coast has been on like a actual vow never to make a printed gun card. Or use art with guns in them. I think that is just like a stance that they have on fantasy, and they don't want to have guns in their fantasy. Ikora, Lair of Behemoths. Yeah. Now, to me, it kind of feels like a Kiora kind of underwater Leviathan theme, but I could see that being a Nordic one as well. A Shadow of the Colossus vibe, you know? Tony, I know some people like spoilers too, and honestly, the videos that I make are basically spoilers. I'm doing summaries of the story and everything like that. They're going to contain spoilers, but I didn't want people to be spoiled here and now. So if you got that spoiler, I'm sorry. I find it to be it's a pretty big part of the story in terms of Will and Kenrith's motivations and their history and story. But overall, in the story of the Wildered Quest, it's not that big of a deal.
Hey, babe.
Huh?
Don't forget to tell them to donate.
No. I'm eating some cookie scraps. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna know that too. That's something that's really not explored at all. And now that Nicol Bolas is trapped, I doubt we're ever gonna have an answer to that. With Nicol Bolas being trapped, we lose access to a lot of information that we could have had. So unfortunately, it looks like that's probably gonna die with him. I love you, man. I hope you're having a great night. Answer your earlier question. Sorry, I didn't see that. Could you think of any reason, lore-wise, that would make us want to go back to Kamigawa? Honestly, no. And that's not because Kamigawa is a bad plane or lacks story. In fact, it had one of the more interesting stories I've ever seen in Magic, and I love the aesthetic of the world. But Kamigawa had a self-contained story that stopped there. And there's no real reason for us to drive to go there. Now, Tamiyo could bring us there for some reason. The Wanderer kind of has that aesthetic of Kamigawa that could bring us there. But more so, it's probably going to be a self-contained story that we're kind of seeing right now with Eldraine and returning to Zendikar and Ikora. Those are all going to be self-contained stories. So if we see Kamigawa again, which I would love, it would probably be in one of those self-contained stories. Is it in the Pirates on Ixalan? Did they have guns in their artwork? I don't think the Is It have guns. And I don't think the Pirates had guns. Makeshift munitions? Hold on. Hold on. Dude, that's a cannon. That's not a gun. Alright? I'm splitting hairs here because I want to be right. Alright? With Tamiyo making a recent appearance, I thought we would have a link back there. I mean, yes, but there are a lot of Planeswalkers that were in War of the Spark, and they could all have possible links to all the planes that they've been visiting or anything like that. So I don't want to say that's a direct connection or something that's going to lead us directly into Kamigawa. Although, we could just go there for a self-contained storyline because Tamiyo grabbed the knowledge that she was looking for. 100% plausible. On Innistrad, the humans have guns. Guys, if you can link me a card, that has a person holding a gun, and I mean an actual gun. I'm not talking about some futuristic rail rifle. I'm talking an actual pistol, rifle, anything like that. I will admit that I'm wrong, but I don't think that's the case. I think there hasn't been anything like that in Modern Magic. But tell me any card. Gather the Townfolk. I'll look. Hold on. Let me get to a safe spot. Gather the Townfolk. I know what card that is. I know what you're referring to. I got to nurse a cold with some NyQuil. But I have a great night, lore, lads and lasses. Matt D, thank you again for the donation, dude. Thank you so much for joining us here. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for the channel and supporting us. You're fantastic. Take that NyQuil, have a great sleep, feel better. Okay, now, back together to town, folks. Let's see. Alright. So, I'm going to go out on a limb and say I'm wrong. There is a guy with a pistol holstered. You're right. Survive the night. This might... Oh my god. Oh yeah! This is a classic... Oh, that's not what I want to see. Yeah, Survive the Night has a crossbow. Although Innistrad might be actually one of the planes that actually does have pistols. I don't know if that was like a weird artistic choice. Ha! Nerd! Yeah, dude, I'll admit I'm wrong. That card has a gun in it. Although, I don't think that's the norm for Magic. But, to go off topic for a moment, Jeff, would you ask your brother to stream retro games if he's able to stream? He would love to do that. You have no idea how much he would love to do that. Troken High Guard? Is that a card that has a gun in it? Storm, Sweet, Fleet, Swashbuckler. Was I just not paying attention to all this artwork? I mean, yeah, that's a gun. That's a gun. It's a very ornate gun, but it's a gun. Yep, he has one in his hand. Torkin High Guard? Okay, well, this is really old. I'm not going to count this one. And that's a gun. He's a robot. But yeah, I mean, that is a gun. And obviously, Ixalan had pirates with guns. I was wrong about that. I could have swore it was crossbows and cutlasses. More so than anything else. Miles, I am loving Classic WoW. It's a lot of fun. It's something great to just slam on here and play while I'm talking to you guys. Yeah, be wrong, fool. Dude, I'll take my lickings like a champ, alright? Lick away. Savage. I literally can't go in here. I will die. Soul Calibur lore? Dude, I haven't played that game in years. I love the original Soul Calibur, though. It's one of my most favorite games from my history. Growing up. For sure. No, don't heal. No! I hate that. So, in summary, we have come to the conclusion that a cowboy plane is possible. Go, go, go. Do I have any friends here? Do I have anybody that can help me take on these freaking, whatever you want to call these, trogs? Hey Simon, I'm super excited about your collab with Mike about the Eldraine books. Dude, me too. Me and him, we're still trying to work on how that's laid out. And I gotta be honest, it's all my fault. He is a full-time content creator, and he has a lot of time to kind of devote to that. But I'm kind of taking the lead on it, and I have to come up with a lot of logistics on how we're gonna split up the work, how we're gonna work the collab in, how we're actually gonna film it, run it, all that kind of stuff. So hopefully by this weekend I have everything fleshed out and we can actually start filming for next week. No, we're talking about MTG story stuff on and off. It's certainly not like something that I sit down. This is not scripted or anything like that. So we just talk about it as it comes naturally, especially with you guys having questions. So if you have any questions, dude, Jordan, feel free to ask away. Dude, yeah, I love his stuff. I think he's great. I think I'm very happy that he stepped onto the scene, and I'm excited to work with him. And I need more rage. Have you ever played D&D before? I get this question a lot. I wish I could say yes. I've tried it once. I failed the campaign. It just wasn't my jam, and I think it was with my play group that I didn't quite mesh with. But I would love to be able to play in a more relaxed kind of play setting. I hope that I didn't ruin the stream's ambiance by making Jeff channel Hype Simon. Dude, Hype Simon will come back for the pre-release of Throne of Eldraine. I'll make it a priority. Alright, Tony? Oh my god. Maryland's heat is too much, dude. You don't even know. It's like a swamp. It's humid and gross. Who is the goblet woman in the thumbnail? Dude, that is our Ayara, the first queen of Lochwain. I'm gonna say Lochwain. I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced, but I'm gonna say Lochwain. She is an elf who abandoned the wilds to be in the realm, and she's a noble, long-lived, and she's crucial. One of the crucial aspects to the overall story that happens in the Wildered Quest. Oh yeah. So that is another thing. All of the pirates actually make a gunshot like flintlock sound as they are played in Magic Arena. So yeah, 100% was on the wrong there, guys. 100%. And I wish I could be a typical YouTuber / streamer, and I'd be like, no, you're wrong. I'm always right. Debate me. No, but I'm not that kind of person. So yeah, I was wrong. There's guns in modern Magic. They're not super prevalent, but they're there. Okay, we are about 30 minutes before the stream ends, but I do want to gain one more level before that happens. What do we got? We got 22 people watching. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. I feel famous already. I want to get some feedback actually from you guys. Are you guys liking these streams? This is my second one that I've done. I think I'm gonna do Monday, Wednesday, Friday for a couple hours a night. But do you guys like them? Do you guys enjoy them? Did you guys gain anything from them? Where did I get the info on the woman? From the Throne of Eldraine novel. It's called The Wildered Quest. It's out available on ebooks now. I think it costs $4. And it's about 200 pages long, so it's pretty easy to read through. But yeah, that's where I got all the information. Great, another half hour to pester Jeff. Yeah, dude, pester away. I'm here for it. 100% into it. Would you like to see the Phyrexians return? 100%, and they're going to. Once we get Elspeth out of the underworld from Theros, we're probably going to be heading next to New Phyrexia. I can almost promise you that. Dude, I hope we're talking about Magic stuff. I'm talking about some personal stuff too, if people have questions. But I try to remain focused on Magic. I'm playing World of Warcraft in the background, but I'm definitely not talking about that specifically for you guys. But I do have very little free time between my job and my fiance and my dog and taking care of personal stuff and just having a life. So whenever I find time to play World of Warcraft, I'm going to take it, and that includes. Just during stream. I find it a perfect place. I'm not really focused on it, just talking to you guys. That reminds me, looking back on your recent videos, Jeff, you're thinking like the Quartermaster Sam Carter from back to the Deus Ex references, dude. Always great. To be honest, I find it hard to stick through anybody's live streams, but I keep it on regardless. Yeah, and that's completely fair. It can't be because of any one particular person, but hey, some live streams just aren't your jams, dude. I'm glad I'm definitely ringing some bells. Yeah, dude, and Falcon, I'm glad that you find this a way to interact with me, get to know me a little bit better on a personal note. I'm glad that that does it for you. Aw, Mackenzie, my fiance, saying that she misses me despite being feet away from me. Hey Simon, sorry I'm late. Have you ever played League of Legends, or do you think Bolas will return in the future? Answer to both questions, yes. I have played League of Legends. In fact, I played it for years. Like 4 years I've devoted my life to playing League of Legends. I haven't played it a lot recently, simply because it's just... my friends don't play it anymore, and it's hard for me to play. But, oh, dude! Okay, Seal? Thank you so much for $10 in Falcon. Swooping in talons first. $20. God damn, dude. Thank you so much. Now I'm gonna move myself before my hype gets me killed. But I'm gonna write you guys' names down. I got some special shout outs and videos that I'm gonna do for you guys. But damn, thanks for all the great content. Keep doing what you love. We all enjoy it. Man, I'm so grateful for you guys right now. Support more Canadian maple leaves. So, my fiance would like that.
Canada.
No, you know the real reason that he's saying Canadian maple leaves, babe.
Oh.
Yeah, oh. I got you guys. Thank you so much for the donations. It really means an absolute shit ton for the channel. Sorry, I was writing your guys' name down, so I got a little distracted. All this Canadian support, thank you. To the great white north that I wish I lived in. Dude, come on. With a name like Falcon, how can I not make some Falcon-related puns, right? In fact, if you guys read the Throne of Eldraine story, the Wildered Quest, there is a lot of griffins in it. I know they're not falcons, but there's a lot of swooping and flying. Griffins are all over the place in that book. I'm surprised we haven't seen more art from Throne of Eldraine depicting griffins and how prevalent they were. I know we got a couple of white knights riding griffins and stuff like that, but honestly, the story, basically one of the stars of the story is a freaking griffin. I'm not even joking. It's actually like a main character. And does actually more than a lot of the actual heroes. It's pretty funny. Alright, I'm actually gonna die here. Falcon, this is for you. I lay my life down for you. Holy shit, I'm dead. Die! Well, I got one. Definitely not gonna get this one. So, this is a death a live stream death. There we go. And my armor's broken. Cool. Yes. I love someone who likes a good pun. And I am so far away from my corpse. So wait. Is Will going to get a Planeswalker card yet? So, I mean, Will has a Planeswalker card. It's tied to Rowan, though. Their Planeswalker card for Throne of Eldraine is called the Twin Scions or the wait. Hold on. I got Mythic Spoiler up. The Royal Scions, that's it. So they have a Planeswalker card together. Will and Rowan Kenrith. So do not worry. They are together. Will he have his own Planeswalker card? I doubt it. But he is represented on a Planeswalker card. Yeah, wasted. I'm a ghost. Seal. You should pack up, dude. Just go home. Just go home. You need to take a break. I do. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. Okay. I did it. I did it for you savages. I'm not a proud man. Alright? I will sing and dance for donations. What happened to Liliana after the War of the Spark? So, essentially, she's freed. The whole issue is everyone thinks she's a traitor. So she's freed of Nicol Bolas. She's freed of her demon lords. She got her soul intact, essentially. So she accomplished her goal. But she had to leave Ravnica because everyone was convinced that she was working for Nicol Bolas. Because up until the very point where she betrayed him, she was. Only the Gatewatch knows otherwise. And I believe they sent somebody after her to capture her and kill her. Because they just didn't believe her, I think. So basically, Liliana Vess is running away, but she's free. It's basically where she's at right now. Yeah, Zach, that's actually the number one thing. You actually can't become a valid streamer until you lose all pride and are willing to demean yourself for pennies, and pennies by strangers. That's basically the first rule of becoming a streamer. So I'm already there. I'm already halfway there. Being a content creator, I already was lacking in the pride category. And I'm going to get my ass kicked again. Like, what the fuck? These things are strong, dude. Would you oh, shit. He's running. Would you consider covering artists and their contributions throughout MTG? So I already know there's a lot of really good people in the community who cover artists and artwork and do all that kind of stuff. Now, I'm a Vorthos guy and I love the story and stuff like that, and the art plays into that, but I'm just not someone who's as interested in the artwork itself. I just don't know a lot about the artists. I don't know a lot about their history. I don't know about their techniques or anything like that. So I really trust people who are more knowledgeable about those kind of topics to kind of deliver that commentary to you guys. I would do a disservice to it, honestly. Like 100%. I know there's a lot of people who care about the art and care about the artists and all that kind of stuff. And I care about the artists being treated fairly and all that stuff. I just can't really speak to their work, because it's just not something I'm knowledgeable on. So this sucks. I need to grab that, but there's two men here. Mythic Mike covers artwork. Some people who have me blocked on Twitter cover artwork. Rustic Studios is probably the biggest name out there, though. He's probably the biggest person who will cover artwork and artists specifically. So check out Rustic Studios. He's a great guy. He makes really good content. His content's a little sparing. It's not as often as you would probably like it. But it's really good stuff. I'm gonna die again, most likely. And if I do, that's probably going to be stream. Oh my god. It's just an ass whooping. Hopefully I can run. Hopefully I can run. Hopefully I can run. I ran! Awesome. Yeah, Magic Man Sam is also his YouTube name, I think. But yeah, Rustic Studios. Definitely your point of contact. For sure. Would you consider doing the lore of other games like WoW or League of Legends, for example? Those are both things I've made videos on. In fact, you can type in Cybin Lore, Cybin Lore or Aether Hub, followed by League of Legends or World of Warcraft, and you'll actually find videos from me on those topics. But people who come to my channel, they really like Magic the Gathering, and I made the mistake of trying to change that, and it really cost me a lot of subs for no reason. Now, those are topics that I'm interested in and that I love. Oh, my fucking God. I pulled two. But I think this channel is going to stick to mostly just Magic the Gathering. And I'm thinking about making it just another channel for other lore. I really think that's going to be my next step. And I'm going to die. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah! Fuck. Do you see this shit? I died. I killed him, but I died with him. Sorry, I got pulled away by what was happening in my World of Warcraft play. But did you see that shit? We died together. Oh my god. Alright, so I have a little bit more cookie crumble here real quick. I know I said I was going to leave after I died next, but I don't want to. Loose cookie crumble. Mackenzie will not be offended by that question.
What?
What? You heard your name. Someone asked, what Planeswalkers do I have a crush on? So, I have a crush on Vivian Reed. I have a crush on Vivian Reed, and I have a crush on... I'm not a Liliana Vess fan. She doesn't strike my fancy. I'm more of a Vivian Reed, Chandra Nalar guy. No. No rest in peace. Mackenzie gave me the go-ahead. She said it was fine. She said, who are they? And I said, they're fictional characters. And she said, oh, I don't care. Don't worry. Also, Falcon, I just got notified that you also became a Patreon supporter. That's awesome, dude. Thank you so much. At least I assume it's you. It's the same first name. If not, I apologize. But I really do think it's you. And if that's the case, you're amazing. No, I am not going to die. I died in game, if that's what you're referring to. But I will not die in real life. Yeah. I will eventually. Unfortunately. Yeah, I like... Chandra's nice. I like her character, is what I mean. You sick guys. You sick guys. I just mean... I like her character. I'm not saying it like she's nice. Alright? Falcon, I'm glad it's you, and I really appreciate the support. Like, you have no idea. But quickly, I gotta get to this bucket of shit before more of these assholes spawn, and I'm stranded. Like, I'm so unhappy with how things are going right now. Like, I just want to get that bucket. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it without aggroing this guy. Do I think Wizards will finish the story between Soren and Nahiri? Yeah, eventually, but it was so sloppily handled in War of the Spark that honestly it's gonna be annoying to bring it back, but they have to, right? They have to. And I hate this guy. He does so much damage. My anti-Druid class will always be Ashling the Pilgrim. That's an interesting choice. I'm not gonna yuck your yum, but that's an interesting choice. I'll leave it at that. Fibblethip? If that's your crush, I also am only a little confused. There you go. Thank you for inviting me, buddy. No, I don't want to accept a party chat. Gideon has always his neck. Yeah, he doing it. Oh, sneaky. Got it. Lads, have you guys seen Kiora's fishy hips? No, that is a fillet. I would love to dig into. Dude, those fish ponds were too much, dude. Now, I love Kiora as much as the next person. One of my favorite characters. I ain't saying, I'm not talking about her fishy hips. Finally, I found a man who would help me. Kiora is bae.
I'm bae.
Dude, Star Knight, I'm for the Alliance. I tried to be for the Horde, but I can't. It's hard for me to be anything but Alliance. Alright, I'm going to focus on this real quick, guys. Sorry, chat's on a different screen. It's kind of hard to focus. But, what Cyclops? Oh, are you talking about Fibblethip? Yeah, I actually did a lore video on Fiddlethip. If you just type his name in, followed by lore, you'll see the video come up. But he's been on some weird adventures. He's a very weird character. Give it a watch. You'll enjoy it. You will enjoy it. Oh my god. I'm so happy that I ran across somebody right here, guys. Just to finish this quest off. Love it. Give it a quick thanks. Move on. Alright. So, I'm going to turn these quests in. And then we can call it quits for the night. So if you guys have any last questions, any last things you want to talk about, let me know. Since Mac's also with us, which he also try playing games on future streams, I would love for her to learn some games and play some games with us on streams. Honestly, I think she can get into WoW. I think she would be good at it. I think she would like it. Play with me. Word, gonna watch that afterwards. Awesome, dude. Let me know what you think about it. Leave a comment. I'll try and find your comments. I get updated whenever comments are posted. So if you leave a comment and say, hey, I was on your stream, I'll give it a like. Also, I don't think that Mac answered what her funniest Mario death was. Honestly, she doesn't remember. She's played Mario in the past, but it wasn't something that really defined her growing up, so She honestly probably can't answer that. Sorry to say. But mine is basically anytime I get spiked in Smash Brothers and I'm playing Mario. Those are always the funniest deaths. The funniest deaths. I got a little lisp sometimes. Makes it hard to record videos and not sound like a weird prepubescent boy. So, it takes me some. Sometimes I have to take multiple cuts. MTG. Ever since I got into Magic the Gathering, I have always started a lot of my Google searches with sentences with MTG. Yeah, it turns out to be like. Turns out that that's how you find things that you need, right? Yes, I will send you another Discord link. I can do that. And I'm actually going to, like, the Discord has really, that hasn't been something I focused on, but now that I'm streaming more, I think I want to incorporate Discord and giving people, like, permission to talk in there, me share photos with you guys, like, of my wedding and things like that. So I think I'm going to make Discord more of an actual thing than I'm doing right now. Right now, it's kind of nothing. I'm sorry to say. So I need to get on that and make it more of a thing for you guys. Have you ever played Yu-Gi-Oh! The TCG? And what do you think about it? Yes, I have, but it's been a very long time. I was a fan of the show. I thought I would like the card game more than I actually did, but when I just compared the two to when I compared that to Magic the Gathering, I just didn't like it as much. So I was gonna play Magic over it no matter what. The card quality of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is also kind of weird. I just don't like the way it feels. So I used the Pokemon TCG for collecting because I love the cards and I love Pokemon. So I collected those, but I played Magic the Gathering. If that makes sense. Am I going to play Link's Awakening on Switch? I have no idea. I don't know. I want to play Mario Maker and I want to play Sword and Shield when it comes out. That's basically what I'm focused on. In terms of games outside of World of Warcraft. Oh my god, 9:55. Might take me longer than 5 minutes just to walk over here. Oh well. I hope you guys had a great stream though. Had some cookies. Had some fantastic donations. I'm going to shout all these people out in a video coming up. Okay, Falcon, that's fair. Still, I want to make it a place where people in the community can share stuff and kind of like have a stream available all the time. I'm not going to be able to stream all the time, obviously, but... Now, I think you guys might have just got a screenshot of me spitting cookie everywhere because there are little bits of cookie under me. And I swear, I don't know how they got there. So, you guys may have been able to screen capture a very fat moment for me. Ew. Hold on. Yeah, I just ate the spit. I ate the cookie crumble. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can't just have cookies sitting in front of you, half chewed up and spitting out, not eat it. Have I ever had Force of Will cards in your hand? Best quality? I have never felt a Force of Will cards in my hand before. But it sounds like something I gotta try out. Yeah, the half chewed up cookie is a thing. Star Night, I'm going to be doing more live streams. I'm going to be live streaming 3 nights a week, hopefully. Maybe a special occasion stream once in a while, too. Like a nice Christmas Eve stream. Yeah. Bring in Santa Claus. Herald Santa Claus's arrival with a stream. I think that'd be fun. Where is this man? There he is. All right. Progress report. We're going to go in and turn the quest down here. I don't even want to pick up this quest because I know what it is, and it's kill ogres that are elites, and I'm never, ever going to be able to do it unless I have a big group. But I'll grab it, sure. Yeah, Bob? It's bedtime. I know. I hope you guys know I'm sharing these moments with you, these intimate moments with my fiance, where she is saying bedtime, and I'm saying, yeah, it is bedtime. And then we go to bed. This is how married life works, guys. My fiance / soon to be wife tells me it's bedtime, and I go to bed. But she also has to know. And I need to turn this quest in, or else I will not grow the levels I need to become a champion of Azeroth. You know? If I don't become a champion of Azeroth, how will I have any self-worth? Yeah. That makes sense. Seal, again, thank you so much for your donation earlier. Really appreciate it. I'll make sure that you know when a shout out's happening. I'm going to shout all you guys out because you guys deserve it. You guys make this happen. You guys, the support that you give through your donations, through becoming patrons, through all those things, all those avenues, liking, sharing, all that stuff. Obviously, donations have a little bit more oomph behind them, but all of it goes to help. It really means a lot and really allows me to keep continuing this content. It allows me to keep doing it, guys. There's a lot of things that try to pull me away from it, but you guys giving your support, it definitely is a huge incentive to be pulled back. And I always make time for it. So I'm going to turn this in, and then it's time for night-night. Yeah, my fiance is ready. She's so sleepy. And she's like, oh, I can't sleep while you're streaming because you're too loud. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah. Also, I have, like, studio lighting on, and it's hot and also very bright. And boom, we done. And Sharp Blade 2, baby. Shink. That buff. Wow. Alright. Guys, heading to bed. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. Be on the lookout. Probably a new video up tomorrow. It might be a rehash. It might be just a VOD. But I don't know. It might be an actual video. I have a couple pre-recorded. But I'm going to see if I can do something with not this VOD, but the previous VOD. So, guys, thank you so much for your continued support. Make sure you hit the bell on the channel so you guys know when I'm streaming live. And, yo, don't be gross. Hype Simon. God, it's so hot. It's so hot in here, guys. God damn. Marilyn Wither got me hitting the vapors. Ah, jeez. Farewell, guys. Good night.